Roman Reigns was a better world champion than Cody Rhodes. That's what many have been saying for several months, as Cody's title run isn't blowing them away. Cody has done a great job ever since he won the title at WrestleMania, but why is it that fans are comparing his reign to Roman every now and then? Granted, comparing Cody's title reign to Roman's in the first couple of months after WrestleMania 40 was a bit of a stretch, but it's been more than 300 days now, and that's why today, I'll be analyzing the differences between Cody's and Roman's WWE title runs right here on JRSlobberKnocker. Let's get right into it. At the beginning of 2024, everyone wanted Roman's historic title run to end at WrestleMania. While many wished for it to have happened in 2023, it was obvious that the company was going for the historic 1,000-day mark in Roman's title run. The guy everyone wanted to dethrone Roman was none other than the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. While Jay seemed like the right guy considering he was the first performer to pin Roman in years, Cody was the perfect choice as he was being positioned as the next face of the company. While there's never going to be another John Cena, Cody is the closest to what it means to be a performer like Cena. Cody was so over that his fans forced the management's hand when The Rock tried to take his spot and face Roman at Mania. Despite reverting to the original plans, The Rock being part of the whole thing made everything 10 times better. The final boss gimmick was incredible, and seeing The Rock as this fantastic heel made for great television to the point where fans had been asking for his return for this year's WrestleMania build. Cody and Roman delivered a spectacle at WrestleMania 40, and Cody dethroning Roman was a sight that will live on for years to come. The greatest WrestleMania event of all time? I won't argue with that. One of the major positives of Cody being champion is that he has shown up almost every single week after he won the title. This was something fans complained about Roman as he rarely showed up during the final year of his title run, and his absence was hurting the quality of the shows. With Cody, fans knew he would show up at almost every PLE. The world champion of the company always has to be on television no matter what. We need fresh matchups because Reigns' matches became predictable at one point. For his first title defense, Cody needed an opponent who would properly cement his title run and showcase that Cody was a workhorse champion. Cody's first opponent came in the form of the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. The two had an excellent match in front of a hot crowd at Backlash France. Now here's where the company made its first mistake. Instead of continuing Cody's feud with Styles, they thought that it would be better if Cody had a small program with Logan Paul first at the King and Queen of the Ring PLE. The match was originally booked as a champion versus champion match with both the WWE and the US title on the line. They ended up making the match for only the WWE title as a double champion was the last thing the company needed. Cody went on to defeat Logan in a very good match. Cody resumed his feud with Styles when Styles attacked him after pulling a 2013 Mark Henry by faking his retirement. Styles was granted his rematch in an I Quit match at Clash at the Castle, Scotland, but before the event, Cody acknowledged Styles as a great competitor, and he made the entire thing about finding out who the better man was. Styles embarrassed Cody by faking his retirement. He made Cody look like an absolute fool, and Cody wanted to see who the better man was? That didn't make any sense. The same was the case with Cody's program with Logan. Cody was presented as this fighting champion who respected his opponents, but not every time it was going to make him look smart. Sam Roberts described the entire situation perfectly.
And that there is this thing where every title match that Cody has had, he's defended it on, I think, every single premium live event, and he's been the fighting champion that he promised that he would be. He's had matches on television, it's been phenomenal. But every match that he's had has been a match in which I have deep respect for my opponent and may the better man win.
Cody's title reign was intriguing whenever he was involved in the Bloodline storyline. He always felt important when he was feuding with Solo or teaming up with Roman. Even Roman didn't hesitate in saying that Cody was more relevant whenever he was in a program with the Bloodline.
Cody's a great champion. He beat me, so he's got to be, right? But he was never more relevant than when he was in my circle, when he was on my island. And that continues to shine through.
What's even more baffling is that Cody has only defended the title twice in the past 5 months. Yes, he was given a package piledriver by Owens. He was trying to take down Solo, but none of that is an excuse for not having your major world champion defend the title on different occasions in 5 months. At this rate, Cody's next title defense is going to come at WrestleMania in April. Well, past now. But, however, I'll give credit where credit is due. Cody's feud with Kevin Owens was fantastic. Both men were elevated during the whole thing, and Owens did some of his best work of his entire WWE career up until Royal Rumble PLE. More than that, Cody is one of those rare babyfaces who feels genuine and has the crowd by his side. I don't see the fans turning on him just yet. Has this been the case with many of the major babyfaces of the past? When it comes to Roman's title reign, the first year and a half of his run felt like a breath of fresh air. Roman was on another level when he was performing as a heel in 2020. Matches against stars like Daniel Bryan, Edge, Jey Uso, John Cena, and Cesaro were what the fans needed when the quality of the product was already down. His title run wasn't only elevating him, but others who feuded with him. Look at Jey Uso. The man is about to win the world title at Mania. And he did. Sami Zayn, he did the best work of his career when he was with the Bloodline. Others like Owens and McIntyre had great heel turns because of the Bloodline drama. All of this wouldn't have been possible without Roman's iconic title reign. On top of all that, Roman as champion felt the most important thing in the entire company. Don't get me wrong, Cody feels important in whatever he does. However, Roman was in a different league. You knew the guy was always going to main event a PLE whenever he was scheduled to have a match. He made everything important around him, even when the stuff he was doing was either basic or predictable. Cody's reign as champion was great, but if he wants the fans to think that his title run is better than Roman's, he's going to have to do a lot more by the time this WrestleMania season is over. It's time for Cody to bring out the edgier side rather than shaking hands with every single one of his opponents. There you have it, my friends. Who do you think is a better champion and why? Let us know in the comments below. You might also want to check out our other awesome videos on the channel. Make sure to subscribe to JRSlobberKnocker for more.